In this discussion, students, we shall look into the Wildlife Protection Act. I think you have seen Kotigawa National Park near Kankona. Then you have got Anshi Tiger Reserves near Dandeli. So these all have been created to protect the wildlife. So Government of India in the year 1972, they have come out with the act aimed at preserving and protecting the wildlife. So wildlife means it includes all plants, animals. So let us see the salient features, that are the important features of this act. This act envisages national parks and wildlife sanctuaries as protected areas to conserve wildlife. So I gave example of Kotigawa National Park, Ansi Tiger Reserve. So these are all wildlife sanctuaries are protected areas basically. So you can't go for hunting and all there. So that we conserve the wildlife. Under this act, the wildlife populations are regularly monitored and management strategies are formulated to protect them. Like tigers, how many tigers are there in India? Less than 2000 tigers are there. So the population is regularly monitored, so annually once in 2 years they will check whether the population is growing or reducing, and they will take proper strategies to protect the endangered species like tigers. The act covers for the rights of forest dwellers. The act permits restricted grazing in sanctuaries but prohibits the same in national park. So grazing means this cattle, these villagers, they will take their cows, buffaloes for grazing, eating or grass. This is known as grazing. So in sanctuaries it is allowed, but it is not allowed in the national park like Panerghetta National Park and all. The act also prohibits collection of non-forest timber which might not harm the system. So this some people they cut trees and take the timber for burning. So it prohibits this act prohibits the collection of non-forest timber. The act provides a comprehensive list of endangered species and prohibits hunting of the same. So you know that Salman Khan was caught in a case that black buck and all. So they are all endangered species. So hunting is not allowed. The act provides for setting of national parks, wildlife sanctuaries like Banerghetta National Park in Bangalore. The act provides for constitution of a central zoo authority. The act provides a ban on trade or commerce of commercial animals. The act provides legal powers to officers to punish the offenders, and under the act, captive breeding programs for endangered species have been initiated. As I was telling, some endangered species animals which are becoming extinct now, the population is reducing. Now they have to be protected. So there is captive breeding. For example, in Goa, you can see that Galjibagh beach and all, their turtle nursing they take, breeding stations are there. Okay, so that is provided. So they are all endangered species and we are trying to increase their population. So what are the penalties? If any, the offence is punishable with imprisonment for a term which may extend to 3 years or with a fine of 25,000 rupees or both. So please understand, this 25,000 rupees fine and all was introduced way back in 72. That time the monetary value was different, and that 3 years term is there. Jail also. An offence committed in relation to any use of meat for any such animal or animal articles such as trophy shall be punishable with imprisonment for a term not less than 1 year and may extend to 6 years, and a fine of rupees 25,000. So eating meat, deer meat, some peacock meat and all, or making the trophies, the This horns, they make trophies and all, highly punishable. It going go, people can be put in jail for 6 months or monetary penalty of 25,000. In the case of second and subsequent offence of the same nature mentioned in the subsection, the term of imprisonment may be extended to 6 years and not less than 2 years with a penalty of 10,000. See, if the person is again doing the same mistake, then the term, instead of 2 years in jail, it can go up to 6 years in jail. Minimum is 2 years jail then. So we should be very careful, and I should not diligent in any activity which hurts the wildlife, whether it is like meat or buying the horns from people, local people. They sell this. Some people are interested. So these kind of things should be avoided. Otherwise, there is serious penalties. So whether you are aware or not, you will end up in trouble. So because we are in those places now, we are in Karwar, we are surrounded by both that Kotiga National Park as well as Anshi National Guard. You should be careful and you should understand the provisions of the Wildlife Protection Act. Okay, thank you.